7 inch. It's not built, no. It's stock. Stock bottom end.
Hold on, y'all.
Follow back. It's stock block, stock crank, stock rods, stock pistons, stock rings, stock head, stock ports, stock throttle body. It has VC valve springs in it, but they're single springs.
In the shop.
Just because the factory ones were shot. So we put VC springs in it. It's got ECU masters on it. Appreciate it. Appreciate the gift, man. It's got ECU Masters Classic on it. It's on E85. It's got 2200cc injectors in it. And it's got a 7675 on it.
Oh.
Just kind of a quick rundown. That way if somebody asks questions, I'm not around.
Oh.
Yeah. It's got ARP head studs, and it's got I think it's got an HKS metal head gasket on it now. Had a Kinetic one on it. Now it's got a HKS on it.
HKS, holy crap.
Yeah, it's just a brand name.
I know. It's a
Appreciate
popular
it,
brand.
appreciate it. Yeah, when I got this car, it had what do you want to see? I don't know how much I can show because I lose signal in here. So let me see what I can figure out here. Don't mind antifreeze, that's how the car will work on. Let me know if it glitches or whatever. I do have the garage door open, so it might not be as bad.
I can't get it up here. Wanna get?
And it does have, yeah, look at there, lost it. It's got a fender exit. It does have, it's got slicks on it. Stop. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I'm going to the back. Let's see if I get signal back here. There we go. So I'll do it right here. It's got a fender exit on it. Does have slicks on it. It's got a cage in it. It is a target top car. It's filthy because it's been sitting outside. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's filthy because it's been sitting outside, but as you can see, it's got a cage in it. What's everybody doing on this Sunday? Alright, I gotta put y'all back up. Some comments were taken away. Alright, y'all. I gotta keep y'all on this stand because I don't have signal up here. Stupid thing. Sorry about the laggy service and everything. Appreciate the likes. More likes means more people on here most of the time. There we go. Now my phone's charging too. Boom. There we go. Yeah, sorry I can't show you all around much. It's an 89 Toyota Supra. 89 Toyota Supra. I don't know if you heard me or not. I'll tell you again. It's an 89 Mark III Toyota Supra turbo car. It is a stick shift car. And we are doing follows for follows if anybody follows me. Appreciate Billy for the gifts and the likes. Appreciate everybody for the likes and gifts. If y'all sent me stuff, appreciate you. What's wrong, Nick? Yeah, it is. It's an R154 car. Why? Oh no. Why? Oh no. But yeah, it's got a Comedic head gasket in it. So we were on pump gas on aftermarket computer with 550 injectors, and we got a little lean and got a head gasket. It's not a real man's car. Nah, it all depends. What do you consider a real man's car? A Mark IV $100,000 car? This thing is aggravating me. What do you consider a real man's car? Stupid thing. Older Mopars? Go check out my YouTube.
Can I get one?
I got one sitting right down the yard here. I got a 72 Plymouth Scamper with a built 360 and a reverse manual valve body automatic in it. It's my buddy's car that we painted. And I'll go ahead and tell you right now, this non-man car outruns it, so whatever. That's the only Mopar, and it's not even mine, it's my buddy's. Thanks here.
Hi. Hey, you from Russia? Hey. Trying to find a good place for you.
Man, I hate on everybody. I'll get along, I'll enjoy everybody. I will tell you that I think if Andrew's car had a good transmission in it, it might be a close race on the current boost level I'm on.
3 people on mine.
72 Duster. Andrew had a 72 Duster too. He got rid of it a long time ago, and then now he's got that 72 Scam. I think his was a 72 Duster, I'm not sure. What's up, Jack? This one only makes, I think if you look them up, they only make like 230. Hey, appreciate the follow, I got you. Follows for follows, y'all. If anybody follows me, I'll follow you back.
Subscribe for subscribe.
Yeah, if you go to YouTube, we got a YouTube channel. Actually, we just finished up a video on this car that we're gonna be putting out probably tomorrow. Cause what's up, Jack? How you doing, man? Mopars are dangerous. Mopars are expensive. All cars are expensive though.
Thanks for the likes.
Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
I would hate to know if I mean, obviously I've done the only thing I have not done to this car is put the cage in it. Everything else we have done to the car. And if I had to pay labor for everything that's been done to this car that I've done, I wouldn't be able to afford it. We're doing pretty good, man. My mental state's a little better now. We got to take the car out today.
Brazil. I got people from all over the world.
Yes, especially on the new stuff, Brandon, for sure.
Dad, I got people from all over the world. Russia, France, USA, Brazil.
Nice, Lisa. So I rode in a ACR bike before. That's pretty wild. Nice. Do it, Fuel. Yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. Like, I'm all about 750 injectors in it. What else you got done to it, Barry? You got an aftermarket computer system in it? I would have a Mopar.
Can I match shoes?
That's fine. I would have a Mopar. I mean, it's a select few, but my buddy that's got the Scamp sitting out here, he
I mean, OG snack.
not stock it, don't man.
Hey.
Not
OG
stock it,
snack.
don't. Man, I'm trying to fix my charging port on my camera. I'm so sorry.
CJ, I got people from all over the world on my live.
Nice, 68 Fairlane. That's cool.
Oh, for real.
This one, I mean, motor-wise, this one's all stock as
except for valve springs and head gasket and head studs. I was actually surprised because I mean, when I took the head off of this thing and seen it still had to stop
You're
pissing
back.
in it.
It's like,
We're in North Carolina. I was shocked, man, that it was pretty stock. Nice, 86. So, let me ask you, Crossbreed, is that how you say it? Anyway, let me ask you, is it
wait, working on. We just got
is
done
it the early
driving
86 or
around.
is it the 86 and a half?
I'm gonna do a video
Early
on it.
86s were the Mark IIs and then 86
I just gotta
and a
edit
half
it and
went
stuff.
to Mark III.
There's some changes coming, but hold on. I'll lay him say it.
Come on, underneath. Yeah, we're
How
actually
about now?
getting rid of all that. That's what my YouTube's going to be about. Is we did some data logging on the car.
How about now?
But this is actually the way the pops are run are factory on the car. It does have aftermarket intercooler kit on it, but it's the factory way they run them. I don't care for them at all. But I mean, obviously,
What
when the
about-
bumper's
it's
on,
like-
the bumper covers all that. You don't ever even see it. So. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina, so it doesn't bother too much. So, Barry, my other car, we have a lot package. We have an 89 watt package car too, and
Not on
it's
YouTube,
got a
though.
67
TikTok.
millimeter on it. This one had the 67 on it, and done really good. This one, I did. I don't know on this one. I don't know if it's got the upgraded pump or a shim in it. I know it makes way more oil pressure than what they're supposed to make. So the oil pressure on this car is fantastic. So I'm assuming that you have to put an LS in it, or RX-7 is better. I love rotaries, man. I really do, but they're just unreliable. Yes, it is a 7-inch GTE. I don't really do the join and live thing, man. I just don't. I get kind of awkward in it. Send me a request, though. I'll put you on for a couple minutes. What, creeper? Yeah, I just get, man, when we get, I'll tell you what, you come on here, you get in the box, and I'll let you share your car, man, and then hop off. That work? Is that a deal? Appreciate it, Crossbreed. Hey, like I said, we got
Cheers,
things
Jacob.
going up probably tomorrow on it. It'll have the Mopar on there too if anybody wants to see it. Andrew's car, actually, Andrew's on here. Hey, y'all see that Deep Valley Gringo guy? If you want to see the Mopars down my yard, go look at his. Alright, got you, man. Hey, man, sorry, I just get awkward on stuff like that. Not really awkward, it's just, I don't know, just different. How many followers do you have? Nah, you can't operate the camera. Yeah, you can go live, but from what I've heard, you can go live, but you can't use the camera on it until you have like 500 or 1,000. Yeah. Tell me about it. While you're on here, since you can't show me, just tell me about it. Pickup?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I love those trucks.
Same here.
Sounds good, Andrew. We'll see you in a little bit.
Let's talk. Questions?
On the Supra,
Comments? Concerns?
I got you. This one's still got stock front brakes on it. Well, I mean, it's stock brake. Yeah, it's 89. The only difference was they done a different front bumper and tail light was different wings and stuff. He says hit the box and click the camera button, then hit save. You talking about on mine or on his? Yeah, I don't know, man. I know. There you go. Hey, see, so there you go. Appreciate it, man.
Those who have TikTok, go check out my dad too. 89_BC Super.
Oh. There you go. There's a button down at the bottom where it says more. Click on it and it'll flip it around. There you go. Oh, it's an ice blue car, ain't it?
Oh,
That's awesome. I love
Nice.
that color. Yeah, gotcha. You know what's crazy is I had some plastic seats, some plastic jade seats in mine because I caged it, and I ended up taking them out, and it has Pontiac Fiero seats in it now. They actually fit really good. They're just molded to the floor though. What computer's in it? Is it an aftermarket computer? Oh, it's ECU mattress. Okay. That's the same system I got in my car. You can go to Drift Motion and message Aaron. Yeah, I'll tell you what, message me and I'll send you the stuff. That way I don't forget. Because I'll forget by the time I get off here. But yeah, Aaron at Drift Motion, man, he does like email tuning stuff. Let me see your turbo stuff. Do they have the mass air still on it? No, front side. Yeah, you can take all that off. You can with the ECU mattress because once you go standalone, it does to a mat base style. I would still run some kind of tube and a filter, but you can do away with the mass air because the mass air is up to restricted. Because you're not going to use the mass air with a ECU mattress. That's an O2 sensor. Yeah, that's an aftermarket wideband sensor. So the one right beside it is your factory sensor. That's your factory O2 sensor, which is our narrowband sensor. They only do like 2 levels. The one that you just showed me is a wideband, and it will follow it all the way through the RPMs. So you will have to hook that up to your computer to be able to read your AFR drop to be able to tune it correctly. And on the ECU Classics, they make 2 different ones. They make a 4.2 and a 4.9. You'll have to run the 4.2. If you run the 4.9 won't hook up. Yes, I'm using the map sensor on the ECU mattress. Just the stock. This guy here, I don't want to try to pronounce his first name, but Cruz, he has to play using the ECU mattress map sensor. That's actually,
questions?
so on the back of the ECU mattress, there's a little prong that looks like a vacuum nipple. Alright, so that is your sensor to tell you how much air is in. That's what gets rid of your mass airflow. So you will run a vacuum hose off of your intake manifold to that hose, or to that piece, right? And it will tell you, it'll dialog all your boost and everything. So you'll have to, like I said, just find a good vacuum hose off your manifold and run it to it.
If you subscribe to me,
Hey,
I'll
follow
subscribe
me.
back.
There you go, Lucas. You follow me, I'll follow you. And if I miss you, I'll get you at the end of the life. Yeah, man, that's pretty neat, dude. That's an $1,100 setup in the computer system. Only reason I know that's because that's where I got mine. I bought mine new, and it was like $1,100 or $1,200 shipped with the plug and play system. Now, the only thing that worries me about that is if you have the older computer, unless he custom ordered a plug and play harness, some of the wires are different. So you might run into an issue on the wiring side of it. Oh, so he didn't buy. Move that piece for a minute. Move that paper. Okay, so that piece that the wires run to and clip in. What goes out of it? Okay, so yeah. Right. So right, you unplug that and plug it in. But the older cars, now it's been 3 or 4 years since I bought mine, so keep that in mind, right? But they used to not make a plug and play system for the older plug computers, which is the yellow plug, I think, which is what yours is. So since yours is a yellow plug on your actual computer, not that one, on your actual computer of the car. No, on the car computer. Yes. So see, it's a yellow plug. Yellow plugs are wired different than a gray plug. So you're going to have to get a diagram of what your plugs are on there and wire your car yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So if it was a gray plug car, if you had a gray harness, then it would plug right in and everything would work. Yeah. Yeah, and dude, that's all your pins for your computer that you bought. That's in the car, the classic. So all you have to do is find out what ones are in that pin and pin it to them. You see what I'm saying? So like, where those two have the wires run from one to the other, not that one, but that one. So where those are, yeah, you might have to change up some of those wires there. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, because the yellow plugs are different than the gray plugs. So if that's a plug and play harness for see that's where they're different. So 89 was the first year. 89 and a half, they done the facelift. So 89 and a half is when they went to the newer plug. So anything before that wasn't. I'm pretty sure that's right. Chris, go over in the other garage, in the other building, and look at that harness that's in there and see if it's got a yellow plug or a gray plug. And hold on just a second, I'll look at mine too. I always get the yellow plug, gray plug thing mixed up on these stupid things. I can't tell what mine is, but I'm about positive the gray plug is the newer one and the yellow plug is the older one. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look. Alright. Yeah, so yellow plug is the older one and gray one is the newer one. So you'll just have to make sure it's all pinned right.
Yeah, I know no one at home.
Yeah.
Got a 71 Corolla. Don't mind the mess, y'all. Don't mind that thing either. Got my bike. Junkyard. Yeah.
Appreciate the likes, Andrew.
Excuse me.
The biggest problem you have out of those is head gaskets and rod bearings. Okay. Easy way to tell if he did or not. The easiest way you can tell is just pull the valve cover off and look, and you can tell.
Gotcha.
But I mean, you'd have to take the valve cover off. On mine, just because I knew what I was looking for, I was able to look on the back corner of mine and see that it had a metal head gasket. Yeah, a lot of people bash the 7M motors, but I mean, dude, I've beaten the crap out of this thing for like 4 years, almost 5 years. And I mean, when I say that, we used to take it to the track like twice a week. And I put one head gasket on it, and it wasn't even the car. I put two on it actually. One of them was, neither one of them was the car's fault. Both of them was my fault. One of them, I was running absolute max amount of boost that I could run on the car with the injectors that I had in it. And it was running like literally 13.0 AFR. So that's lean. That's really lean. So it ended up breaking a T-fit and then overboosting the car and got the head gasket. So not the car's fault, you know. Then we put the car back together, and I pulled it out of here and went up the road. We made a pull in it, and I had somehow knocked the wastegate hose off, and it made 30 plus pounds of boost. So it got the head gasket because it wasn't tuned for that. Like we were just starting to get it tuned to where it was at on like 10, 11 pounds, and we took it out and made second gear hit, and it hit, 30 plus pounds of boost. It buried the boost gauge. So no, I've got I take care of it, but I lose signal. I don't know if you noticed that before or not. Mine's got a.
Well, thanks for at least watching.
3-4 or 3-row, or it might be 4 radiator and electric fans. I appreciate the follow. I don't even remember why I did it, but I'm glad I did. But you can do them different ways. You can buy the sensor, put the sensor in, and when the car heats up, it comes on, turns the fan on, do all that. I just ran mine on a toggle switch. I had it. Yeah, I had it on the sensor and a toggle switch. That way I could buy, if I was at the track and I wanted to cool it off, I could turn the fan on. I had an issue. I was driving and the car started running hot. Come to find out my fan wasn't coming on. So I just said to hell with that and run it for the toggle. I have no idea. I haven't tested that. I know some people put the Terminator brakes on them, the Cobra brakes. They make a kit for that. So. Yeah. 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 Gotcha. Well, the good thing is Mustang wheels are the same load pattern. Yeah, 5 on 4.5. 5 on 4.5 and 5x1143 is the same thing. Huh?
I think I need a 37-degree offset or something like that, or 37 plus.
I think mine that I put on mine was 32 on a 9-inch wheel, and that makes a big difference too, depending on what size wheel you got. Hey, I'm gonna bring this other guy in here too. I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, right, bud. Oh, you get somewhere.
So, yeah, we're trying to grow this thing a little bit. What's up, Lucas? You on here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
What's up? See if I can turn my camera. So, I have a quick question, a couple questions. There we go. Sorry. So,
Oh, you're good.
I have my head off and parts on my table. Let's see. And then I'm running. See if I can get this going. I'm doing a new EGR gasket because mine blew and was.
Questions, comments?
It blew. But is there any tips for a new head gasket? Would you run a metal head gasket over the OEM?
Depends on what you're wanting to do, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, honestly, it just depends on how far you want to go with the car.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're, and there's different opinions on that. Did the head gasket on that car blow?
No, it was completely fine. It was fine. So, but I'm gonna get a new one since I'm already replacing. I got the head off, so I might as well replace it.
Yeah.
Definitely have your head checked. Take your head somewhere and have them check it.
Okay.
That's number one on those cars, period. Yeah, any aluminum head, period, you want to have it checked. But these cars are really finicky. If you want the car to last for forever, I say forever loosely because it don't matter what you have, stuff tears up. Go metal head gasket, ARP head studs. If you are going to stay, low boost, 300 horsepower, you could probably run a stock gasket, but I would still run ARP head studs. I made 20 pounds on a stock head gasket with ARP head studs.
Okay.
On a 61 millimeter, I made 20 pounds.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
It's not safe. Yeah.
I've kind of upgraded a lot of different things on this thing, so. Okay, cool. Another question. So the I don't know if you know this, but so the alarm system will just go off randomly. So
Yeah.
I always have to keep my battery disconnected, but I don't know. I don't know how to make it stop. I didn't know if you ran into that problem or.
I just pulled the fuse out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you won't have an alarm no more, but
I mean, I have my interior stripped right now, so
Yeah.
it's not too hard.
yeah, and different people, different ways. Like my alarm don't work on this car or the white car, but I mean, it's all, like I said, it's all preference. You could always fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always a way to fix it, but yeah. But I mean, honestly, man, if you're not too worried about money on the motor, I would go ahead and put a good head gasket on it and have the head work. And when I say work, I mean just have it checked and have it at least one layer taken off just to make sure it's flat.
Right. Okay.
And a lot of people will disagree with me, but I use copper spray on my head gasket.
Dad.
Okay.
Some people will go say that works very well. Some people will disagree with it. The guy that I talked to about it, which I've used it before, I use it on a white car too. But the guy that I talked to, I mean, he drives a car that goes, 490s, 8 mile. So he's actually been like 460s. And he was like, yeah, I definitely use it. So,
Oh.
I mean, if he's going to use it on that kind of motor, I'm pretty sure it'll work pretty good on these. But
Michael.
For sure. Okay, cool.
and like I said, that's one of those things, depending on who you talk to, will tell you different things. Like Akilla in here, he said studs, head gasket 7M will live forever, and that's 100%. Like ARP head studs and either Cometic or HKS head gasket.
Okay.
For if you're going to go metal, and I mean, honestly,
Questions?
I would, because even if you're thinking 300 horsepower now, like after you do that, and then you're like, oh, I want to do upgrades, and you keep upgrading. Well, at some point you're going to be like, oh crap, I've still only got a stock head gasket. To where if you spend another, $100, $150 on a good head gasket, then you don't have to worry about it.
I'm about to get off. No one's getting on.
So,
I've been on for about 35 minutes.
Well, thank you. I got all this. This is my little project for the winter right now. So.
yeah. Well, feel free to message me, man, and if I can help, I'll try to help people.
Right. Okay. This thing's got a cookie two-step on it. Yeah.
Oh, my car's got one on it. It's set at like 4,800 right now.
Huh.
How does that work?
It's got it working today.
What do you mean?
The two-step. How does it work on these controllers?
Somebody get off.
Or something?
Yeah, you have to wire it up. It took me a while. What are you doing?
Hmm.
Don't mess with it.
I'm sure he has
It took me a little bit to get mine to where it would work right, but I finally got it figured out, and I mean, it works pretty good. I ain't had no problems out of it since I figured everything out. Look at that.
I'm getting cold.
I don't care. Yeah. You won't hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I got a fender exit too.
Oh, wow.
No, he may be starting it. Oh.
Make sure my power's on.
Yeah. Dad, you gonna do it?
Yeah. Let me let it warm up for just a minute.
Y'all, he's gonna do two-step. Man, that's hot with me standing right there.
I bet.
Surprised my eyebrow hairs didn't get burnt off.
That's like 4,800, 4,900. There's if you go to my YouTube and TikTok, obviously on here, but if you go to my YouTube, there's videos of it shooting planes at night, man. He was just cruising in on the two-step.
I'll check you. I got a YouTube channel for very cheap builds.
Send it to me.
And everything else that I've done.
Yeah, send it to me.
Alright.
Cause like I said, man,
I'll take this car for.
I will forget not even thinking, man.
Gotcha. Well, I'll let you go back to your oil, man. It was nice hanging out with you.
Yeah, man, you too.
I think I'm calling you.
I don't know. If you ain't, follow me, I'll follow you back. Hold on, man, let me click on your name here and see. I don't know how to do this.
Plus anymore up there on top.
Probably are, man. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing on this.
I don't either.
Yeah, I guess I'm following you. Cause
Alrighty.
yeah. So I try to follow everybody back, man. If they follow me, if it's somebody that's legit, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So.
Oh.
I'll follow you on YouTube too.
All right. Yeah. Send me the link to yours and everything. I'll get you too.
Okay.
See you, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
I don't know how you get off here.
I don't even know. It's probably at the very top right corner. There's a button, a little circle with a line in it.
Are you setting with the X on it, I guess?
No, at the very top corner of your screen, there's like a little. Well, mine's an iPhone, but I don't know if there should be the same. It's got like a little circle with a line in it.
Hey, I got four
Right
people now.
beside where it tells you how many people's in your live.
Yeah, it's just disconnect with you, I guess.
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
There he went. He went bye-bye. How come the other guy ain't on here no more?
He got off too. He was getting ready to get off, but you can shut that door, Chris. I just didn't want to mess with the live feed while they were on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got 3 people on. They're for a little bit.
Oh, what's everybody up to on this Sunday? Sunday fun day.
Sunday.
I normally don't let people on here, but I enjoyed that. That's pretty fun. It was pretty cool. We had 3 Mark III Supras on here.
Oh, they all had Mark III?
Yeah.
I only have 3 people. And 7 likes.
Yeah. Tap that screen. Let's get. Man, y'all got me. Appreciate it, Barry. I enjoyed it, man. It was different. Some people get on here and it's like it's kind of awkward, but with y'all it wasn't awkward at all. It was cool. I liked it. It was really cool to have 3 Mark III Supers on the same little thing too. That was pretty cool.
On the same live.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. Andrew said he's coming over sometime, but we'll see.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, but he don't realize that some of us go to bed early. But he'll come over for a little bit. I'm sure he will. I got confidence in him. They got us the 4.3K likes on here. That's what I'm talking about.
Try to send them something to me. I need it.
It's just on TikTok though. This ain't
I know.
on YouTube.
They can go to YouTube.
But they have 7 people on here. Well,
Hey, I got a lot. I got 8
anybody
likes.
on here now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You got 8 followers. If I miss
Thanks
somebody,
to
ooh,
thanks
man.
to whoever that one person is on here.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Ashley's on here, man.
I think Ashley may be on mine.
I
I don't know.
accidentally locked the live. I didn't mean to. Jesus, boy. I gotta eat on the live. I'm like Han, man, off of Fast and Furious. Everybody says every time they get on here, I'm eating. What's up,
You are
Joey?
fat.
That's my boy.
One person on here, their name
Joey,
is.
you missed a 2-step.
The person on here, their name is. I know you exact location.
Joey said, "What's up?"
What's up? I think I might know that, Joey.
Jesus.
Yeah, Rachel.
I'm always hungry.
We know you're fat.
Probably not. It's left-hand drive. It's the camera's backwards.
Crazy.
We're in North Carolina, so right-hand drive cars did not have 7-ins in them, Barry. Just so you know.
Didn't they have 2 J's?
No.
What they have?
By how much? 4K. I better not say that. Somebody will be stupid enough to pay that for it one day. So Barry, I think the United States only 40K. Yeah. Somebody paid 40K for this car out of their mind.
Huh.
I think US was the only ones that got 7M cars, and then other countries, Australia might have got 7M cars. I don't remember, but the other ones had like what they call the 2GGTE or something like that. It's a 2-liter twin turbo car, and then the Mark III, the ones that a lot of people want that are right-hand drive, which is what I would want if I had a right-hand drive one, is hey, thanks for the follow, I got you back. Which I was going to buy before I bought this one. I was looking at them. A right-hand drive car has a 1JZ in it. You got me with $35.
Huh.
I'll be honest, man. If somebody showed up with close to 40K and offered to buy this car, it'd be really hard not to sell. Yeah, that would be cool. So they go like my problem is
Subscribe
this
and
car
also
makes like
subscribe
450
back.
to 500 on the boost level that it's on right now. Yeah, right. I have a buddy that just bought a Mark IV, completely stock twin turbo target top 6-speed car. Completely stock wheels, stock everything.
Stock tires.
My problem with putting a 2JZ in one of these is for the money it would cost me just to switch to a 2J, not including all the mods to get to where this one is. But just to switch to a 2J, I mean,
Got a point.
you're looking at like,
Dad,
I don't know, $7,000.
if you're not supposed to eat at night, why is there a light bulb in the refrigerator?
Right. Exactly.
One of the people just commented that on here.
Nice, John. That's awesome. What you got? Right, exactly, Barry. Which, I mean, a stock 2J will hold more than these will stock. A stock 2JZ GTE will hold more than these will stock. But an 85 RXZ, what you got done on the motor? What motor you got in it? You put LS in it? Which these motors hold up pretty good. I'm really surprised. I've got another motor sitting back here in the corner. You can see it back here.
Dad.
Just stand beside it, Chris.
What?
The motor. You can probably see it if you look. Yeah. That's another 7M motor sitting right there.
Someone commented.
355 roller. Nice.
Another person commented on here says, I don't need a hairstylist. My pillow gives me one every morning.
Swirly. I love 3rd gen Camaros. I mean, just
Keep
take
my
them from
cheeses back,
you.
boy.
Hey, your Cheez-Its.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, that's pretty badass. 76
That
Liga.
boy over there took
I
my.
got you, Bobby. Follows for follows, y'all. I'd love to have a 3rd gen Camaro, but I don't need any more cars.
Dad.
Got-
Dad, don't worry if Plan A fails. There are 25 more letters in the alphabet.
Are you on YouTube too?
Yeah,
Oh.
I was thinking of getting off, but I did.
I'll check it out. I like the truck. Put your turbo on that thing. A 355 will help. Well, depending on your compression, draws and everything, but put your little boost on that thing. Put your 67 or a 70 on it. Whereas if it's a 355, you can probably put a single. You could probably put a single 80 on it.
It says
I
one.
was-
It says one advantage of talking to yourself is that you know at least when somebody's talking, listening.
Booster cars are fun. I mean, we got 2 of them. This one's faster than the other one, but this one I was really shocked. This one's, you know, these motors are like 8.5 to 1 compression ratio. They're like 8.4 to 1. They've been shaved on this one, so it's probably a little more. But it's got a 76 millimeter on it, and I was really shocked at how soon the boost comes in 3rd gear. Gotcha. So it's bored over there. So it's what, 30 over? I think so, Barry. Those trucks are expensive though, but as long as the motor is good in that car, yeah, not a bad trade.
More weight.
Dome pistons. So you're running a little bit higher compression on stock garage. Yeah, I don't know if boost is a good idea. You always put the boost on it and then fix the motor after you destroy it. But this one's only 8.5 to 1, and it's got a 76 on it. I was pleasantly surprised of 13 to 1 is a lot. I was pleasantly surprised at how soon the boost started coming in. Now it didn't ramp real fast until it got on up and RPM some, but I was pretty shocked. Y'all have to check that on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna put up. Check the weather, Chris. Give me them cheeses if you don't know them. Everything matching the Helix. Oh man, that is awesome.
I've touched gas so many times today, man.
Those things actually go for pretty.
I'm
good
not even
money.
scrolling.
You said it was what, 82? Is that the 1st gen still? It is, ain't it?
It's 49 right now.
I think that. I would like to have a 1st gen 4-drive straight axle truck, 7980 somewhere in there.
You go touch grass. Someone on here, they're like, touch grass. Stop scrolling, go outside. Alright, scream, get out.
Holy crap! Yeah, you have a lot in it.
Here, Dad.
Here comes
Here's your
Pop
cheeses.
Balls.
Where's your cheeses?
Give me my box. Give me my box. Give me. You about to
Said
make me
box.
lose it. Don't have kids. You just want to kill them. Not really. I would not harm my son at all. That's one thing about it, man. Like, you never get out of them what you put in them for the most part. I'm gonna push this kid down, boy.
You're near a hill. Just
You ready for him to move out?
40-year-olds. Ready to put them in the resting home.
Go ahead. Who are you gonna stay with?
No more Papa?
They ordered me. Stupid kid. That's true. I agree with that, John. Just like we was talking on here a while ago, like this car. I could probably get out of this car what I got paying for the car and the parts, but I couldn't get out of it the labor I got.
Was it in his truck?
They're probably taking trash.
Ronnie had a voice crack.
Mom and Dad was up there, sorry. What's up, Steve? It's going good, man. We just chilling out here talking about the car. And jump back to that, like fun, yeah. Boy, get your hand out of my cheese. Get out of here. Back easy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Get away.
Boy, it's about to get hurt.
Over Jesus.
Sometimes I want to set this car on fire.
Sometimes I want to take you in a wrestling home, but you never let me.
Sorry, I had to go out there and holler at my mom and dad. They're taking the trash in the road. When I say that, their driveway is a quarter of a mile long, so yeah.
Perfect testing strip. Totally not gravel.
Quit.
Said perfect testing spot. Totally ain't gravel.
You in Montana? What's up, man?
There it is.
I'm about to whoop this boy's ass. Stop.
Yeah, a little chilly back here.
Oh, I'm sure, man. Today's the warmest day we've had in a while. Look, dude, you got snow.
That one's my dart with the 1J.
Oh, nice.
Wish I had a garage.
You said a dart?
Yeah, 73 Dodge Dart with that 1JZ in it.
That's badass.
My Supra. That's that right there. Sitting with ice.
Hey, dude, this one normally sits outside. It's just in here because we drove it today.
Yeah.
We own our own businesses. This is the garage we work out of. So most of the time, our car's not in here.
That's cool. Yeah, I understand that kind of thing. I work for Supra. Doing different stuff, everything for about 18 years.
Gotcha. I drove a truck for like 12 to 14, and they decided they wanted to go third party. Oh, nice. How's that thing run?
Change the shifter around. There we go. There's the intercooler.
Lost no.
Oh yeah, here it is. Tired of winter though. Or with the wind.
Appreciate it, Phoenix. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Hmm.
No, just you get the hot cheese and shit on.
Does it run and drive yet, or?
It does.
Nice. Is it a stick shift car?
No, unfortunately not yet. I'm still running the King 348 in it.
Yeah. I had one of them in the white car behind the 7M, and ended up going out, and I had a parts car that had a W58 in it, so we put a W58 in the white car.
Perfect.
This one's got a 154.
I bought 3 different pads and stuff out of different Mark IIIs that I've had. So I've always got like spare pedal sets, and I think I have 2 spare pedal sets and stuff for the car. So sometimes those are hard to get, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, luckily, so the white car that I got, we got hit by a drunk driver, totaled it. So we bought a parts car, and I cut the parts car apart and fixed our white car. And the parts car we bought was a stick shift car, but it's a non-turbo car, so I had a R1 or W58 in it. So I just took the pedals and everything out of it. Now, granted, it's it's only on like 350 maybe. It's not making any power. So appreciate the follow. I got you back. So we just we just drive it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I wasn't really worried about it, and we had the transmission, so it's like we just went ahead and put it in, and it's been pretty good. Like I said, this one's an R154 car though.
Yeah. Like mine's a factory auto. It's a turbo Targa auto, 1988.
Yeah.
I bought a transmission for it, thinking it was an R154, but it ended up being a W58. Is that, if I'm not gonna like hammer on the car, with the 7M and stuff, is that something that I can make work?
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, my white car is it's got non-turbo pistons in it, so it's higher compression, and then it's got ARP head studs, metal head gasket. It's got a 67, 68 on it, and
Okay.
I mean it's on like 10 pounds, dude. I don't have no problem. But I mean, I don't try to jam gears in it. Like we go out, we drive it. I'll put it in second, make a pull, and then I just normal shift it. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to. Like I just done a graph on this one, we done no lift shift on it, but like that car, I don't do it because it's just a fun car. Like it makes all the right noises. It's very comfortable. It's full interior car, and we just go out and drive and enjoy it. So yeah, I mean W58, they'll hold decent power as long as you're not beating the crap out of them.
Yeah, like clutch drops and stuff like that.
Yeah. And actually, they say a W58 changes better than a R154 does as far as smoothness.
Right. In my last, I owned 2 of them, and my last one was an R154 car, turbo, and that was probably 15 years ago, but it had that delay between shifts, because you can't like speed shift it,
Depends. Well, now I went through and mine's got drift motion shift forks in it. It's got the Marlin Crowler first gear thrust washer and new synchros. It's the selector pieces started getting frayed, and I put new ones of those in. So like a lot of my transmission's pretty new, but I've got a short shifter in mine, and I mean I know lift shift it, but I'll tell you a trick I did, man, and I mean, people can hate on it if they want, but it worked. I was having the same problem. Wouldn't go in second gear once it got over like 6 grand. Like I was having issues out of it, second and third. Well, I ended up, finally, I'm good. I finally went and mixed my transmission fluid. I don't think I had any in here. That red line synthetic. I ran red line synthetic and mixed it half red line synthetic with half automatic transmission fluid. I don't have no problems whatsoever shifting. But, I've probably been running it that way for 2 years. And I ain't had no problems, but.
Yeah, that's good, because the one you have there has the hardened components and stuff in it, right? Like the Marlin stuff?
Just the thrust washer. Yeah. And then it's got the drift motion shift forks in it, which is, I just put those in because I had a shift fork broke, so I just put one in. But I'm not easy on it, man. Not on this one. This one. I mean, as you can tell, it's got big and littles. It's got a 2610 slick on the back and skinnies on the front. And I mean, when we take it out, we beat on it.
I've always wanted to keep my 7M,
Yeah.
I think I was setting themselves. You know, honestly. You know, my biggest worry is like fixing the oil pump problem and all that stuff. And, you know, I've got to tear it down and do a head gasket. I have all the parts.
Right. This one, I don't know. I would assume that it's got. I assume somebody has rebuilt this one at some point, but I don't know that. I know it's still got stock pistons in it, and I know the head was all stock. But it has really good oil pressure because you know what's Toyota spec on these things are 4 to 7 pounds at idle. You know, so this one idling at full temperature at 900 is like 25 pounds. Yeah, so I don't know. Now, I will tell you, I gained like 10 pounds of oil pressure by putting a remote oil filter on it and lines and oil cooler. So I put an oil cooler, lines, I changed the oil filter. It's right up here underneath the headlight bucket. And after I've done that, man, I gained like 10 pounds of oil pressure. I don't know why. But it did. I don't know if it just... Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, it's quit, son. That might break that. That's why I was saying don't do that. That thing's not held on very well. But I like the 7M, dude. I mean, I've got this one. Now, my white car, it don't hold a lot of oil pressure. I know for a fact it's stock pump, stock spring, oil filters in the stock location. You know, but
Questions?
it's got, we went through, put rings and bearings in it, and that's been like 4 or 5 years ago. Probably 5 years ago. We went through and put rings and bearings in
Any
it.
questions?
And we done metal head gasket, LP head studs. But I mean, everything went back stock. It's very low idling, but I mean, I don't have no problem out of it. And it's on, with the 67 millimeter, it's on like 10 pounds of boost with pistons in it, non-turbo pistons in it. And I mean, it runs fine. I ain't had no problem out of it 5 years, so. You would be surprised. I actually just done, which I mean, I'll tell you, but I mean, I've done a YouTube on this one and just showed like, we took off at like 2,500 RPMs, right? Just so you can see where the boost comes in. At 2,500 RPMs in second gear, boost actually starts at like 2,900. And then it like creeps a pound within like 1,000 RPMs. And then the next 1,000 RPMs, so now you're getting on up about 40,000 or so. But it will start making boost with a 76. Now this is a built wheel turbo, so that helps. But now the 67 is just a CX Racing journal bearing wheel, Chinese turbo, and it makes boost about the same as this one. So it's right around that thing. So realistically, you start filling it right around 32 to 37, and then it comes in full boost within like a couple hundred RPMs. It don't take long. It's like once it starts making boost, it's quick, but it just takes a little bit to get there. But now the white car is stock computer with the SA. Excuse me. The white car is stock computer with the SAFC on it. That's some old school technology. What question you got for me? 464.
Hey, it was good chatting. I got a few
Yeah.
things I gotta do, but yeah, it's always awesome seeing you on, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on here.
Alright, good chat.
See ya.
When did he have in that dirt?
He had a 1J up. That's
Cool.
so bad. I've told Andrew he needs to put like a 1J or 2J in his scamp. What are you eating?
Peaches.
Oh. Don't eat more, buddy, because we're probably going to eat something before too long.
Oh yeah.
I like these little Gatorades.
It tastes like the green sour or green Jolly Rancher.
Industrial 460 block. I'm thinking of boosting. Do it.
Why not?
If you're asking how much boost it will take, I do not know. I don't know much about those motors. If
I
it's
have
low
no
compression, you should be able to run an okay amount depending on the rods. What's up? One fast slug. I got you. Follow for follow. I don't know how many we've got so far, but just got another one.
This is probably gonna be my last.
What's considered low compression to you? 460. If it's a 70s model 460, it's probably pretty low. It's probably like 8.5 or so. Hey, see, a little bit. I mean, I don't know what rods they put in those motors, but I mean, you could always put some boost on it. See, I don't know what that means. Old generator block. I don't really know what that means. I mean, I know it's cast iron
Subscribe, I'll
block.
subscribe back.
Is it aftermarket heads or is it still the cast iron heads? Like, this is an '89 Toyota Supra. Yeah, I'll let you join me in. You get on here. I'll talk to you for a few minutes.
We've got a lot of people in there. I'm about to get off. I've had zero people in here for about 5 minutes.
Send me a, you're good. Appreciate it, chilling. Chilling. Otis the cat. Yeah, I don't know how much boost those motors will take or anything like that. Appreciate you. Gotcha. That one guy got off, that cruise guy. He's not on here anymore. Where he went. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be up here. It's starting to cool off.
I'm about to get off.
You agree that? That is badass.
That is cool. If I don't have anyone get on in the past 2 minutes.
It's all good, man. You can ask me questions. I'll answer them. You can just type them out. You would have to do so on that motor. I'm sure it's a carburetor motor still, unless you switch it to fuel injection. So you would either have to switch it to some kind of fuel injection, or you would have to get a blow-through carb. You can't run. I say you can't. I'm not trying it, but from what I've heard, you can't run turbo on a normal carburetor. Dude, I would love to have a Grand National. So you definitely have to have a different carburetor, and then you'd have to do your manifolds and all that. A lot of people take normal shorty manifolds, and turn them backwards. Yes, stock harness, but I got an ECU Masters computer with plug and play set up. Now I have changed some things, like I've got LS coils right here. You can see these wires right here. These come off my coil, so I've wired those straight from the computer. Wired my oil gauge straight from my computer. I mean, I wired some stuff, but for the most part, yeah, stock harness. Permitting a boost, as far as would I do it or would I leave the truck in a? If you're asking that,
I'm getting off. I'm tired of people not getting on.
so on it, I don't think they make a plug and play for an NGE. I think the only plug and play harness they make is for the 89.5 gray harness turbo cars. I understand that, but do you have a GE harness in it? And if you do have what you have, do you have a gray plug or a yellow plug? GE harness.
I'm getting off.
Okay. So is it a gray plug or a yellow plug? Gray, sad.